Hello again, traders. Welcome to SuperBeast Trading Channel. I'm your host, Mark John. We're here with another weekly analysis on the forex market. Okay, so without further ado, let's check it. We're starting off with NZD/USD. Looking at NZD/USD, technically, there hasn't been anything much. The market is just ranging, no trend. We've been taking short and highs position, but nothing much. Looking from the price of 0.71 cents to 69, and the market price has been failing to break from those two price levels. It was just ranging up and down, playing in that same area. But my expectations, if the bearish keep up the momentum, will show this market. What I'm expecting from NZD/USD, if this market manages to run to the downside and break this horizontal line right here, then I'll be looking forward to short, and let's see if it breaks down, or if the market manages to go out to my blue zone right here and break up. What I'll be looking forward to is a retest in that same area and go long till 72 cents maybe. That's an area of value again. So, but from our own technical perspective, what I'm expecting is this market to short, because if you look at these arrows shown right here, these arrows, and that area is an area that has been tested as support more than 3 times, more than 2 times as resistance right here. So I don't really think this market to have more power to rocket up to test another area right here. Okay, and there's not much for NZD/USD since the market has been moving like that. And looking from the 4-hour time frame right here, this area and this area was good areas to take our short trades. This one was an area of value, and this one was an area of value. Those were two positions that I think we showed the second position from our premium membership. We showed from this around 6 July. We showed this market till this area of 69.53.4. That was the area, another prior area. We wasn't expecting this market to close below, but we was able to catch some pips. Moving forward to Euro USD. If you watched our previous video this past week, and if you haven't, just check it, will be right below this one. You could see Euro USD was at this area right here where this arrow is pointing. This arrow, let me put it red, exactly. If you look at that previous video, you would see Euro USD was at this area, and the market was able to break up, but unfortunately wasn't able to break up on the market. Suddenly rallied down, and we was able to catch some pips and the free telegram group and the paid membership. And actually we're still holding our positions right now up to this level right here, to this red horizontal line. Let me change, exactly at this area. That's when we are expecting to jump out of our trades, and we just adjusted our SL to this to break even trade. Okay, let's get to the analysis behind this trade. Was, if you look at this area right here with our blue zone, is, let me delete this blue zone for a second. Okay, it was something like a double top right here. even though the tops wasn't that matching, but it was a double top for me, and it was quite enough evidence for me to get into this trade. And if we look back to 15 minutes time frame, exactly that's where I was able to identify this trade. Exactly, I took this trade around this zone. This is where I took my short position. Is this retest right here, and it was a nice trade with my stop around 1.18816. It was a nice trade, and I'm still hoping my TP will hit soon, or take profit will reach soon the area of 1.17575, and the market was volatile. I was so volatile this past week. And that's all for USD. Let's check AUD CHF first, and that's when we took another trade from that zone. Exactly. If you look at the old CHF, Australian dollar, Swiss franc, we're in a downtrend. From a perspective view, we could see we are on a downtrend. We're on a downtrend. Let me edit this real quick. Let me say this one. Exactly. And AUD USD was trending quite nicely, so we was able to identify areas of value, pullbacks in the market. We was able to make sure that we managed to catch some pips. Actually, we took a short trade first right here, 14 July we took a short trade, and again 16 July we took a short trade, and our TP was in this area around 0.67, and that's one of the trades we're still holding in the paid premium group. If you check our free telegram channel, you could see this signal was sent, this last signal was sent, and people made a few money from this signal, but there was no parameters. Actually, we don't usually give parameters on our free telegram channel. It's all for the paid ones. Okay, let's skip the pep talk, let's get to the charts. If you look at AUD CHF, downtrending, down in this downtrend, we've been trending down since maybe since March this year. That's how our downtrend began around February, and the retest right here, and this area right here. This area right here was an area of value, and also again this area was an area of value, and this area, looking at this area, and acted this resistance here, and there's support again here in the market. What I was waiting for this market was to break to the downside. What I was expecting from AUD CHF was, after this break to the downside, this big bearish candle, was expecting this market to retest around this zone and leave at least maybe with some confirmations of a double top, head and shoulders. I was able to identify some resistance around this area. Let's check from our hourly time frame. That's where our analysis was actually based from. And looking at this, when the time we took this trade, the market was around it, yes, 0.68549. We saw this big bearish candle. Let me delete this for a second. We saw this big bearish candle. Then after this big bearish candle, what I was waiting for was a retest of this zone, and this blue black candle almost pierced through, and then another indecision candle right here. Then I was able to enter this trade with a risk of 1 to 2. That was a good trade. That's when we took our first trade, and TP was able to reach our take profit point. And the second one right here, and that's our last trade actually, and we're still holding on to it in our paid premiumship group. And that's it, traders. Thank you for watching. If you made it through this video, please do subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more videos. Enjoy the rest of your week.